There are a number of sources that tell us that the limestone, or tufa, cave of the fontanelle, found on the street of the same name, was used to dispose of corpses as early as the 1700s. The cave, in the immediate area of the parish of Santa Maria del Carmine, was also used in ancient times as an unauthorized cemetery. In those days, those who could afford it naturally chose to be buried in the hallowed ground of their own church or parish, which obviously, however, had only limited capacities. Thus, they say that the gravediggers, in exchange for a certain sum of money, could be persuaded to provide you with a church burial, which, however, meant that they then had to dig up some of the remains already on the grounds and dispose of them in the abandoned cave of the fontanelle. This unusual cave cemetery then gradually became official through use, so to speak, as an ossuary, a charnel house. The various points at which light enter the cave seem to have been placed almost for the purpose of lending an atmosphere of mystery and mysticism to the premises, an effect magnified by the remains of all the poor and abandoned souls interred here. It looks as if some knowing architect, over the centuries, has given shape to the area, taking personal care to place the remains, the small shrines, the altars, at strategic places. The living, of course, who came to care for the remains, to clean them, to place them in shrines, gave the interred a kind of immortality, asking in return only small favors, perhaps the protection of loved ones off at war, or maybe a tip on a lucky number for the lottery. The whole practice was banned because it had turned into fetishism. And since then, the poor souls of the fontanelle, for better or for worse, in what is perhaps the most famous ossuary in the world, now rest in peace.